Shadow of the Barclays Center, the biggest weekend of the wrestling summer, and we have a huge show tonight for you here at Evolve 67 as we make our return to Brooklyn. We've got a triple main event on store for you tonight. We've got Cody Rhodes taking on Chris Hero. The Evolve Tag Team titles will be on the line in an unprecedented six-man tag team match, where if the champions team, anyone on that team, loses the fall, the titles will change hands, as Touchpoint of TJP, Hot Sauce Tracy Williams, and Fred Yehai take on Drew Galloway, Dustin, and EC3. And it is official, it will go down tonight. The Evolve Championship will be on the line as Drew Gulak challenges Timothy Thatcher. Now fans, this match is so important, we felt it deserved a very special guest commentator on the event with me. Calling the main event tonight with me, ladies and gentlemen, Joey Styles! Said he's gonna get me fired, I don't even work there yet. Well, ladies and gentlemen, we thank you guys for coming out. We've got a great show. Let's get to Joanna Rose and start things off with our first matchup.
Ladies and gentlemen, our opening contest is a singles match set for one fall. Please welcome to the ring. Introducing first, weighing in at 195 pounds, from Toronto, Ontario, Canada, Toby Durst.
Shake the hands between All Ego Ethan Page and youngster Kobe Durst. Two men that know each other rather well from up in Canada. Ethan Page is taking young Mr. Durst under his wing, so to speak, up there, and he impressed Evolve officials as part of one of the latest WWN seminars and got an opportunity here to take on his mentor, All Ego Ethan Page. Durst considered one of the very best rookies in the entire nation of Canada. Diamond in the rough, he's known as, and he's going to have his hands full against Ethan Page here, and huge back body drop by Page, and this one a much different start than the last time we saw Ethan Page against a youngster coming out of one of the WWN seminars. He fought young Utah. He was a little bit agitated, but beaten down earlier in the weekend and came out a lot more aggressively here, a much more sportsmanlike effort at the opening from Page, who comes in after a big win last night over Dustin. A match he fought because Johnny Gargano was unable to, as he is out of action this weekend. Though here in the Brooklyn area for a rather special event later on tonight. Oh, big boot! Took his head off. And Ethan Page continuing his road to redemption here, as he continues to try and get Johnny Gargano to see that he's turned the page, so to speak, and become a much different All Ego. Someone who can be trusted and wants to be by Johnny's side on his last weekend here in Evolve next month in September as we go to Long Island for Evolve 68 and back to Laboom in Queens on September 11th for Gargano's last ever appearance for Evolve. He'll be taking on Cody Rhodes in that one in Queens. All right, now Durst going up top. And Page stops young Kobe Durst in his tracks there. Follows him up. Shots to the midsection, able to get Page off his perch there was Durst, but another boot just driven right into the chest and throat before unceremoniously dumping the youngster off the top, and looks like the end is nigh for young Mr. Durst. Up and down! Package! Pile driver! Ethan Page murders another seminar victim. Well, a great effort and a valiant effort by young Mr. Durst. Comes up short here against All Ego Ethan Page. And Page,
ladies and gentlemen, Johnny Gargano, we have 1 weekend left, Johnny. That's right. 1 weekend left till the icon of WWN says farewell. I know every single one of you is going to be here to say goodbye to Johnny. But Johnny, I want every single one of these people here to see you say you forgive Ethan Page. 1 weekend left, Johnny, and I will do whatever I need to do to make you forgive All Ego.
Ethan Page again pleading his case to Johnny Gargano as we are less than 1 month away from the departure of the man who built this company on his back, Johnny Gargano. And Ethan Page again imploring Johnny to let him stand by his side. Fans, before we get to our next matchup, we want to remind you about a brand new shoot interview series now available on WWN Live and also on DVD. It's called Gabe Sapolsky's Next Evolution. In episode 1, Gabe's guest is the sensational Johnny Gargano we were just talking about. Gargano and his longtime booker Gabe Sapolsky sit down and comment on the highlights of Johnny's career and this unique look at a career in progress. Gabe's guests on this new series are all headed for big things next, so here's a great opportunity to sit in on the stories, laughter, and anecdotes from their time together. Enjoy all this, plus watch all the matches as Gabe and Johnny watch them in their entirety as he prepares for his next evolution. Available now at shootinterviews.com and on WWN Live. Let's go to Joanna for the introduction of our next matchup.
The following is a singles contest set for one fall. Please welcome to the ring. Introducing first, weighing in at 215 pounds, from Folly Beach, South Carolina, Pizza Casa.
This next matchup, and definitely one I've been looking forward to for some time. It's been on hold for a bit, as Peter Casa and Tony Nese had started a bit of a budding rivalry. Between two of the most physically gifted athletic specimens you're ever going to see anywhere in pro wrestling today, but Casa out of action for a little while with a knee injury and an ankle injury, and then ended up going to Japan for an extended tour with Dragon Gate. Just made his way back to the States, and he and Nese looking to renew acquaintances here in Brooklyn, which is a much different. Nice roll up there by Casa, trying to finish this one quickly here. A much different Tony Nese than the one Casa had dealt with on prior interactions. Nese, a changed man, got rid of the entourage, pitched the Premier Athlete brand, a new man out on his own, starting a new chapter in his career. But still the nagging debate between the two of them as to which one was the more athletic of the two. Casa, as I mentioned, just back from Japan, his first tour over there for that company, and this is his first weekend back here in Evolve, and getting a glimpse at the athleticism we saw there in his trip to Japan. Team last night against Jigsaw in a tag team match against Hot Sauce Tracy Williams and Fred Yai of Catchpoint. Nese up and over, both these guys showing an amazing ability to land on their feet. And Casa just ended up in the lights, landing on his back. Ducking a clothesline. Nese way up there as well. And you can see how evenly matched these two guys really are. Casa teaming up with Shima, Dragon Kid, and Gamma over in Dragon Gate. Picked up some big victories over the likes of Genki Horiguchi and Ryo Saito. Couple of the Jimmies. And now they're just slugging it out. Oh, left hand, the southpaw on a Strong Island connects, puts on the brakes, ducks under Casa. Matrix type evasion. And the educated feet of Tony Nese gets him an ear fall. Nese coming off a disappointing loss in the second round of the Cruiserweight Classic against Brian Kendrick, despite a show-stealing performance. And lost a hard-fought match to Drew Gulak 24 hours ago in Joppa, Maryland. Oh, there's a chop. And they may have heard that chop about an hour away from here in Long Island, where Anthony Nese made the short trip to make it here to Brooklyn this afternoon. A huge crowd here in Brooklyn tonight. Standing room only this afternoon. It's Casa up and over into the turnbuckles. Nails the forearm. Springboard Hurricane Rana. And Casa and Nese up and over, but Casa skins the cat. And could be looking to take a chance here. Tope con Hilo. And Casa getting high fives. Well, Nese is trying to recuperate.
4, 5, 6.
And right back in, does not go for the cover. Instead, running shooting star press, hook to the leg. D.A. Brewer right there, but only 2. Left hand from Nese. The fans getting behind him here. But Casa showing the power, scooping a slam. And Nese having a little trouble getting to his feet here. Casa needs to maybe pick up the pace a little bit here. He's got Nese in trouble. This could be the opportunity he was looking for to try and put him away. Instead, may have allowed Nese time to recuperate. Oh, what a shot to the breadbasket right there. Again, took too much time, and there the relative inexperience perhaps of Casa coming into play. Look at the power by Nese. Knee strikes, didn't even phase him. Hangs him on those ropes and drills him with that knee right to the side of the head. Both men are down. And Nese with a bit of a hometown edge from the fans' perspective here. Getting behind him as he charges with a forearm in the corner. Reverses it. Casa up and over to the floor. My goodness. And now it's Nese's turn, perhaps. Tope Suicida from Nese. And Nese not done yet. A second one. And this crowd is on their feet here in Brooklyn. Missile drop kick from the heavens. Connects with Casa, who's able to kick out at 2. Now it's Nice with the body scissors looking to slow Casa down here. Trying to take some of that oxygen away. Casa trying to fight his way out here. He's able to get to a knee, and now it's Nice to his feet. Casa joins him there. And going downstairs to the midsection. Oh, clothesline! Nice getting bounced around like a ping pong ball here. Snap suplex floats right over into a cover. And again, only 2. Casa setting Nice up here. Could be looking for the 630. He's taking his time, though, getting to the top rather gingerly, and again, that hesitation ends up costing Peter Casa. Goes all the way to the top. Cover! No! This one's gone back and forth. Both athletes coming within a hair of picking up the victory.
There you go.
And now they're slugging it out. And that one rocked Nice a little bit.
Wake up.
Back to his feet now. And it is a warm, muggy afternoon here. Perspiration starting to show on both these athletes here. A very hot building. Nice misses the double stomp. Casa from behind. Plants it. What power? No. Again, double count. What a chop from Casa, man. He is so strong. And Nice not responding thus far here. That's 5 straight shots that Casa was able to dish out, but Nice slips underneath, pump handle. Almost loses him here, the sweat. Before driving him down with a Michinoku driver. The heat in this Brooklyn building starting to come into play here. With Nice able to overcome now as he looks to maybe go up top and take a chance here.
Come on, Nice, man. Get around. Let's go. Get back in.
Nobody home on the 450. Casa up quickly here. Nobody home on the shooting star press. Both guys swinging for the fences and coming up empty here.
following singles contest is set for one fall. Please welcome to the ring.
Two extremely popular athletes here on the World Wrestling Network, and two very dangerous men in Tommy End and everybody's bro, Deep Waters Matt Riddle. Brandon Tolley calls for the belt, and we are underway. Respect between two tremendous fighters. Matt Riddle coming in tonight a little bit banged up. Left arm brutalized by Timothy Thatcher in their Evolve Championship match last night in Joplin, Maryland. And you gotta wonder if Tommy is gonna look to exploit that as they feel each other out here with a little bit of kickboxing. Last time we saw Tommy End on the World Wrestling Network was back in Dallas at Evolve 59, where he defeated TJP. And there's the hand speed of a Matt Riddle that End is certainly going to have to look out for here. Matt Riddle knockout power in both his hands and his feet, but Tommy End, to his credit, is not going to change his game just because it's something Matt Riddle is good at. Riddle with the takedown. Trying to float to the side, and gives him his back. And that may have been a mistake, and End realized it quickly, getting to the ropes.
Get used to the ropes, you have to live in them, man. UPC, bro.
Tommy brought into Evolve WrestleMania weekend in San Jose by Chris Hero, for that new talent initiative. Ended up going to the finals of the Evolve Tag Tournament. Oh, what a shot! Tommy End may have just gotten knocked out by Matt Riddle. Brandon Tolley checking on him. Riddle going to work in the corner here. Muay Thai knees. And he is trying to make quick work of Tommy End. Up and over, though, as End looks to have regained his faculties quickly here. Only to run into the foot of Matt Riddle. And again, went to the finals of the Evolve Tag Team Title Tournament with Chris Hero. And had probably one of the best matches of the year in Evolve during that event. Matt Riddle, again, people, I know he's disappointed in his loss last night in his quest to win the Evolve Championship from Tim Thatcher. You got to wonder where his head is at today, trying to rebound from that loss. Still a member of Catchpoint, though beating to his own drum is Riddle. Giving Ed a chance to recuperate here as Brandon Tolley checks on him again in the corner. Determines he's able to continue, but Tommy End better start defending himself here, or he's going to put Brandon Tolley in a difficult position here. Oh! And End did defend himself right there. Connects with the foot. And now it's again. Gut wrench. Les Artest lift. Gut wrench into the side salto suplex, hanging on. And again, he's got him up. And again, just launches him overhead. Couple. Only two. And talk about Riddle. It's a match like this, you see him not just holding his own against the Tommy End, but dominating from the opening bell. That makes you forget he's still just a rookie, probably the front runner for Rookie of the Year in pro wrestling right now. In fact, he's got my vote. I'll throw it right out there. But to see what he's been able to do in such a short time in this business is absolutely incredible. And he is stomping the bejesus out of Tommy End right here and making it look easy. Tommy End is a world-class competitor, and right now Matt Riddle is making it look easy. Well, if there is any doubt as to where Matt Riddle's focus was after his loss last night, it is clear he is focused on regaining top form and getting another shot at the Evolve Championship, because he has been all business since the opening bell, just dominating Tommy End here. You gotta wonder if perhaps Tommy End's worldwide schedule is playing into this. He wrestled in Canada just last night, had to make the trip in early this morning from Canada to Brooklyn. And he clearly has been caught off guard by Matt Riddle here, who is just waylaying him again. When Tommy doesn't start mounting some offense here, he's not gonna be long for this one, but it's just as soon as I say it, as if on cue, he drops Riddle with a boot right to the side of the head. Now, the one thing you got to talk about Tommy End is his ability to absorb punishment and continue to fight back, and we're seeing that on display right here in this one as Matt Riddle has controlled this one almost from the opening bell, but End, undaunted, comes back and gets dropped right on his dome. Fisherman Buster by Riddle. Needs to cover him here, though. Both men down. Brandon Tolley again checking on Tommy End. That just shows you the damage that Tommy End's able to do with one strike, that boot to the head. And Riddle unable to come back and go for the cover here, even after hitting a big move himself. And it's End actually seeming to come to first. Back to his feet, blocks that strike, low kick. Again, the defense of Tommy End on display here, and a flurry of knees. And now perhaps gut check time for Matt Riddle. Gotta wonder how much was taken out of him last night by Tim Thatcher. And clearly, though Tommy End was in Canada, he heard what happened last night because he just went right to that elbow. The same arm that Timothy Thatcher worked over for the majority of the match last night in Maryland before getting the tap-out victory. And Riddle screaming in agony here. And End showing no mercy whatsoever, right back to that wrist and elbow. Flat of the foot, legal maneuver, totally checking on Riddle, seeing if he wants to continue. Hammerlock by End, right into the turnbuckle. And again, directing the referee to check to see if Riddle's had enough. Armbar. Tremendous torque on the elbow and the shoulder here by End. Brandon Toy right there asking Riddle if he wants to give it up. Pained expression on his face as he grabs the rope. And fortunately for Riddle, that rope does get him the break, which it didn't do last night in his no-holds-barred loss to Tim Thatcher.
Let's go.
Catches the leg. He goes to the knee bar. Submission predicament now for End. Great counter there by Riddle. End had a little bit of momentum, and he's forced to go to the ropes this time. Knockout kick. High kick from End. Doesn't go for the cover, nor does he go back for the arm. Instead, looks like he's got thoughts about going up top here.
Come on, bro, you got this.
Takes a second look before mounting the top turnbuckle. Don't stop, no. Riddle avoids it. Forearm backs up End, but doesn't knock him down. Man, this one is physical. These guys are laying the lumber here. Jumping knee strike. And again to the top. Buries his feet to the midsection. Spin heel kick. That might be it. Cover. No. And these guys have hit each other with some heavy shots here. And again, it's End up first. But Riddle instinctively crawling right over to End, who's just measuring him now for shots. Man, a sickening thud against the chest of Matt Riddle. Who's telling Tommy to bring it on. Riddle getting fired up. Blocks that one. Steps through. Up kick. Tommy's wobbly legged. Tombstone! Tombstone! No! He's got the hooks in. Looking for the armbar, elbows. Great counter by End. Floats over. Knee bar. Great binds the legs. Riddle may have to tap 2 nights in a row here. Clotheslines his way free. Submission. The Bromission's locked in. Tommy's in trouble. And it's over.
huge statement victory here. Bouncing back after a disappointing loss 24 hours ago. Forcing Tommy End to give it up here in Brooklyn.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is a WWE Cruiserweight Classic Spotlight Match. It is set for one fall and has a 20-minute time limit. Introducing first, weighing in at 204 pounds, from Charlotte, North Carolina, he is the Queen City's favorite son, Cedric Alexander.
Okay, gentlemen, I went over the rules with both of you in the back. Do you have any questions? Shake hands.
Jay Brewer gives the instructions to Cedric Alexander and Zack Sabre Jr. as we're about to get underway with the final Cruiserweight Classic Spotlight match of the summer. And it couldn't come with two better athletes. These two men exemplify the spirit of Evolve as well as the Cruiserweight Classic. Alexander coming in, as is Zack Sabre Jr. off tough losses 24 hours ago in Maryland at Evolve 66. Alexander still ranked number 5 in the top 5. Zack number 3. That could change depending on the outcome of this matchup. Nice escape there by Sabre. And we talked last night about Alexander being the epitome of a guy who bets on himself. Came to Evolve and took a chance. Had some tremendous matches, found himself as part of the WWE Cruiserweight Classic. Had what many people think was the best match of the tournament so far, the second round against Kota Ibushi. Saw the fans at Full Sail University chanting for the WWE to sign him immediately after the match, and had Triple H come out, shake his hand, and acknowledge the fans there for their support of Cedric. I've been lucky enough to see him for a number of years, starting out trips down to Florida in the early days of his career, and he has improved to become one of the very best wrestlers in the world today, but he is going to have to be at his complete best to deal with what Zack Sabre Jr. brings to the table. Zack with the full Nelson. Nice duck under, go behind, and a reversal of the full Nelson by Alexander. Tough move for Cedric to put to use there as he's giving up a couple inches of height to Zack. He was able to rather easily escape right there and free himself. Alexander with a string of just tremendous performances since debuting here in Evolve. Matt Riddle at Evolve 62, Fred Yehai at 63, Johnny Gargano at Evolve 64, Ciampa at 65, and again last night against TJP in a Cruiserweight Classic Spotlight. And what can you say about Zack Sabre Jr. that we haven't said before? Just one of the very best in the entire world today. As Alexander backs him into the ropes. Leapfrog, but takes out the leg, and that's the little thing. The little things that Zack Sabre Jr. does that a lot of guys don't do. Some people just run underneath that leapfrog attempt, hit the ropes, and try to come back with something else. Zack's willing to just take you off your feet, and then while you're on the canvas, go for bow and arrow, but a nice counter by Alexander for a near fall. Misses the stomp, instead grabs the headlock, back into the ropes. The pace starts to pick up here. Alexander over the top, showing his agility, landing on his feet. Standing switch by Sabre into the ropes. Alexander up and over in the corner. Grabs the head scissors. Sabre back up and runs into a drop kick. Flurry of offense from Cedric Alexander. And Zack makes his way to the corner. Looking to buy himself a little bit of time here.
Come on, out of the corner. One!
Hard chop to the chest. Or Zack squared off against Drew Gulak Wednesday in his second round match of the Cruiserweight Classic on the WWE Network. And Alexander continuing to work over Zack in the corner. Alexander again connects. And once again, hearing it from the crowd, he charges the corner, up and over onto the apron. Beats Sabre to the punch. And again, he's got Alexander tied up in the ropes. Using his boot rather effectively there. Tying Alexander up in knots here. And Sabre getting aggressive here himself. Backing out, giving Alexander a little bit of time, and Alexander responds. Sabre says, "Bring it on, mate." Snap there. And cranks the neck. And Sabre giving some of the fans here in Brooklyn the business. And right back to the neck. Continuing to crank down on Alexander and the fans getting behind. Alexander's back to his feet, caught now by Sabre. And Sabre again hearing it from the fans here. It's a rather unusual reception for Sabre here. Normally a favorite wherever we go, but the fans in Brooklyn making it clear of their affection for Cedric Alexander here. And just as I say that, a band of Sabre Jr. fans pipes in. Really going to work on those arms. And that may be where Zack Sabre Jr. is one of the very best in the business at just taking apart his opponent's upper extremities, now stepping over. Nice escape by Alexander as he backs him into the corner. Avoids him there. He's got him trapped in the ropes. And using every bit of D.A. Brewer's 5 count to his advantage there. Oh, but he gets caught with a knee. Again, joining with the fans. Takes a soccer kick of his own. Tope suicida into the guardrail. Alexander drives him face first to the canvas here. Getting a second win, needs to capitalize here, does Cedric. Right to the back of the head. Perspiration flying off the chest of Sabre. DDT floats through. Submission predicament here. Rolls him up. Shoulders down. No. Another 2 count. And that may be frustration starting to rear its head on the part of Zack Sabre Jr. right there.
That's what I food you, your call! They move me because I'm the best mate, they can't handle it.
Oh, what a right hand! He might not be able to jaw with the fans anymore after that. Cedric just tagged him, and again.
Yeah! Not anymore, you know.
Third one. But Sabre trying to get back up. Give him credit. Right in the armbar. Looking for the triangle. Trying to choke out Cedric here. Oh! The torque. Alexander's in trouble here. Wrenching on the wrist. Shoulders down. Only 2. One arm powerbomb. Out of the gotch lift by Alexander. Lost him on the Michinoku driver. Rolls him up. There's the bridge. No. Backslide. What a counter by Alexander. Step up Enziguri. Michinoku driver. No. Only 2 again. Alexander on the outside. Sabre a long way away. And closed the distance. Connecting with that uppercut. Cedric was going for that springboard lariat. Sucker kick. No. Another 2 count. Double count applied by D.A. Brewer. And Sabre looking to go back on the offensive here. Uppercut. Right hand from Cedric.
Wake up!
That one backed up Alexander, who fires back. Beat him to the punch. Headbutt. Right in the sternum. It looked like. Sabre on his feet. Has the back. Counters. Brainbuster. Brainbuster. It's over. No. Quarters. Misses the kick. Steps over. He's got the arms. Kicking away. And it's over. Zack calls it hurrah. Another year. Surely this one will be better than the last.
march of progress will lead us all to happiness. And it led Zack Sabre Jr. to a victory here in Brooklyn tonight.
Brooklyn, it would be awfully nice if you stayed quiet for a minute, please. Shut up, mate. Listen, you're all getting hot enough and you stink already, so don't get any hotter, alright? Right, let's get straight to it. I couldn't really give a monkeys if it's Drew Gulak, if it's Timmy Thatcher. We can put Stokely Hathaway in a mankini if he's champion, I don't really care. Because from now on, my purpose, not in life, because who knows what the purpose of life is, but at least for wrestling, my purpose is to be world champion, and when I'm a world champion, you can all deal with it, alright? Cheers, nice one, Brooklyn.
Well, Zack Sabre Jr. no longer satisfied with just having tremendous matches. He makes it clear he needs a purpose, and that purpose is the Evolve Championship, and he doesn't care who holds it. Let's go to Joanna.
Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is set for one fall. And it is the first of your triple main event.
Cruising through a bruising, ain't no way he's losing. So who's your hero? It's Chris Hero.
Cody Rhodes making his Evolve debut yesterday at 66 in Joppa. A rather evenly split crowd. Both these guys enjoying these crowds. Seem to be in too much of a hurry to get things underway here, and Cody wants to shake hands. Drop kick by Rhodes, single leg, and now just putting the boots to Hero, who's still looking to get a handshake, and Hero's going to have none of it. Drops down to the outside. Well, if Hero won't shake his hand, he'll shake the hands of pretty much everybody in the front row. Moltmann back inside the ring. And Rhodes going to give another chance. Nope. A few more willing handshakers in the crowd here in Brooklyn. I don't know why Chris wouldn't want to shake his hand. Like Cody yesterday seemed like an affable young man. Well, that guy got two. Rhodes beats the count. Again, and see if Hero's going to acquiesce. Well, he kind of shook his hand. And this one is underway for real here. And what shots from Rhodes, who's got the head. Elevates Hero. And it's going to make them think about it. Drops him. And when Cody Rhodes left WWE, he tweeted out a list. And that list contained the names of many of the best wrestlers in the world today that he wanted to square off and test himself against. And one of the names on that list was Chris Hero. And Evolve booked the match as soon as they were able to. Oh, what a right hand. Back chop. And Rhodes going to work on Hero. And we've seen that Chris Hero is not someone that takes kindly to having his name called out. We've seen it in the past with Zack Sabre Jr. Oh! Dangerous position here. And this one is spilled out. Into the crowd here. This massive humanity here in Brooklyn. The camera's doing our best to keep up with the action here. As they head all over. Hero with Rhodes. Oh, what a shot from Hero. Rhodes firing back. Brandon Tolley trying to regain some order here. Up on the bar. Right to the head. I gotta say, this isn't exactly what I was expecting when I saw this one get announced. Oh! A shot again. Headbutt.
Sal, fucking stop.
Drew Galloway speculated that Cody Rhodes was going to be a part of his movement along with Chris Hero. Oh! My goodness! Dustin, EC3, and their quest to, in his words, save Evolve from itself. And last night, in Baltimore at Evolve 66, after his victory, Cody Rhodes said in no uncertain terms, that's not his fight. That's not him. And that despite the fact that he and Galloway are former WWE World Tag Team Champs together, still choosing to go it alone here. And it's Hero. Oh, ripping at the face. He is still kind of dashing. Oh, and a right hand.
Carlo. Hey, Carlo.
Hero's last appearance in Evolve was back at Evolve 62 in Ybor City, losing in his quest to regain the Evolve Championship from Timothy Thatcher. Nice reversal there by Rhodes. Hero, though, up and over on the apron. And Hero may have tweaked his knee. It's been speculated that he's coming into this weekend with a knee injury. He didn't show any ill effects coming out to the ring, but
we need lengthwise being camera guy.
The former Evolve champ definitely seems to be favoring his leg as he takes a stroll on the outside.
Literal guy at the table.
And I mentioned that Evolve 62 show where Chris Hero lost to Timothy Thatcher. He also had words with Drew Gulak. the last time we saw him. And he attacked Gulak. And he seems to be okay. Which is more than I can say for Cody Rhodes right here. Oh, a right hand.
We don't want you here!
Telling Rhodes, we don't want you here, as he throws him out to the floor.
Come on, get you guys out of here! You don't belong here!
Oh, right hand. That one rocked Cody. Bicycle kick from the knockout artist. But Rhodes from behind. Attacking Hero, rolling him back into the ring. But it's Hero back to his feet. Opposite corners. Rhodes charges and gets caught not once but twice. Cut. No. Confident look on the face of Hero as he once again goes to the outside. Zack Sabre Jr. and Cody Rhodes had a heck of a wrestling match 24 hours ago in Joppa, Maryland. And Cody Rhodes showed that he can certainly hold his own against one of the very best technical wrestlers in the world. Well, he's having a much different match here tonight. He's having a fight against one of the best fighters in the world in Chris Hero. Hero can do it all, and he is choosing to slug it out here tonight. No effect on that shot to the midsection. Rhodes again going downstairs. Oh, hard forearm shiver. Hero going out to the crowd. And Cody out pummeling Hero here. No! Dusty would never do that. Disrespect by Hero. Rhodes to the midsection and kiss for daddy. Before going up. Superplex by Rhodes. And again, Hero flexing that left knee. As that move clearly took some starch out of both Hero and Rhodes. Hero up first. Rhodes Seems to be asking Brandon Tully to check on Hero's knee, and instead going right after him now. Right hands by Rhodes. Clothesline. Rolling elbow, no. Trapped ahead, but Hero able to escape. Plants him face first. 2.5. And this crowd again trying to get behind both men, and it's Cody up first this time. Rhodes having to dig down here. Right hand in the corner. Irish whip reversed. Rhodes hits the buckles. Back elbow on a charging Heroes down to a knee. Rhodes to the top. Taking a little time here though. Moonsault, but Hero caught him. Dropped him with the cutter. Rolling elbow. Rhodes may be out. Cover. 2.5. Hero might have had him there. Didn't hook the leg, and Rhodes able to get the shoulder up before Brandon Tully came down with count number 3 to bring this match to a finish. Backslide. Great counter by Rhodes for 2. Downstairs to the midsection again goes Hero with the headbutt. Kick to the top of the head, a forearm again drops Rhodes in his tracks. Traps the arm. Ripcord elbow, no. Rhodes with a great counter to the elbow there. Hooks the leg. Not quite. This one has been back and forth. A much different night at the office for Cody Rhodes today than it was yesterday against Zack Sabre Jr. He's had to fight from the opening bell here. Right hand again. Does not seem to phase Hero. Headbutt. That right hand woke up Hero though. And again. Flurry from Rhodes. Bicycle kick. Hero closed the gap. Rhodes never saw him coming. Returns the favor. Cody off the second. Does he have enough here? Cover. And again, only 2. Rhodes almost exhausted. It looked like they're just draping himself across the body of Hero, who's able to roll that left shoulder off the canvas. Snap there, nice counter there by Hero. Up and over the top. Short pile driver. Right on the head. Hero with the cover. No! Hero wasted no time though. Went right back to it. Look for that ripcord elbow one more time here. Connects. Another cover. Again, doesn't hook the leg, and again, Rhodes with that left shoulder sliding up at 2.5. Fans get behind Cody here as Hero looking a little frustrated in the corner. Rhodes is kicked out of just about everything here. And Hero looking to switch things up. Oh, looking to beat Cody with his own move. Elevates him, no Cody. What a counter by Rhodes. Cover. So close. Brandon Tully right there. Rhodes thought that was it. Looking for a figure four here. Up kick though by Hero. Sends Rhodes into the ropes. Hero's got Brandon Tully. Wait a second. Drew Galloway with a cowbell. Right to the face of Cody Rhodes. Brandon Tully never saw it. Rolling elbow. Rhodes out on his feet here. Again. The corner, the only thing holding Cody Rhodes up at this point. A third rolling elbow. Cover. It's over. Chris Hero with the victory. Thanks to Drew Galloway, who has just stolen Cody Rhodes' dream first weekend since leaving WWE. Well, Drew Galloway clearly is living by the philosophy, if you're not with us, you're against us. And Cody Rhodes made it clear in no uncertain terms last night in Joppa, Maryland, that he was not with Drew Galloway.
It's mom and doctor. Cody Rhodes has got flopper knocker. Yeah. That be a lesson. Let that be a lesson to anybody from here on out. Unless it's the greatest of all time, don't put my name on no silly ass list.
You naive fool. I thought you were smarter than that, Cody. I thought we were brothers in arms. You think you can just become a big independent success on your own? You think you can be a phenom like Drew Galloway? I have become more than a man. I am a verb. To do a Drew, succeed in spite of others. And you want to do that without the master's help. I know you don't know any better, but ignorance is not an excuse. You're either with us or against us in this war. As far as I am concerned,
Drew to bring it on. Galloway having none of it as he makes his way to the back. Gulak's got the mic.
Now that that trash is out of here, Tim Thatcher, bring that title out of here like a man. It's you and me, one-on-one for the championship.
Temper is flaring as we get ready for the Evolve Championship match. Joanna Rose getting ready for the introductions. Joey's joined me in the booth. Ladies and gentlemen, Joey Styles is here for the call of this all-important Evolve Championship match. And we'll have that in a second after we go to Joanna Rose for the introductions of this championship matchup.
Ladies and gentlemen, this contest is set for one fall. And it is for the Evolve Championship. Introducing first, the challenger, weighing in at 205 pounds from Philadelphia, Pennsylvania, Drew Gulak. And his opponent, weighing in at 220 pounds from Sacramento, California, he is the current reigning and defending Evolve champion, Timothy Thatcher.
All right, Lenny Leonard, this is Joey Styles. Thank you very much for having me, and thank you to Evolve for having me to call this championship match. A very interesting situation in that Timothy Thatcher is no longer carrying the physical championship belt and said he would not do so until he went through every last member of Catchpoint. And that leaves, finally now, Drew Gulak. We got off to a quick start. Gulak on top. Full mount, ground and pound.
Well, Gulak has the numbers so far in their history here on the World Wrestling Network of Timothy Thatcher. Thatcher has yet to beaten Drew Gulak in a match here on the World Wrestling Network. 4 times they've squared off in singles competition here. 4 times Drew Gulak has gotten the better of Timothy Thatcher. Is tonight the night he takes the Evolve Championship rightfully home with him?
And Thatcher looking for that cross arm breaker. Nice counter by Drew Gulak. Simply grabbing his own hand so his elbow could not be hyperextended. Nice counter now by Thatcher. Trying to tie up the legs of Gulak. Great appreciation being shown by this sellout, standing room only crowd here in Brooklyn.
You have to wonder, I made the point last night about Timothy Thatcher, 407 days as Evolve champion. Is the grind starting to get to him? Catchpoint has tried to take him apart, not just physically, but mentally, have been playing games with him for months. Is the pressure starting to get to Tim Thatcher? Is he starting to crack here tonight?
Well, you know, a big win over Matt Riddle had to mean something to Thatcher last night. Riddle was calling himself the uncrowned champion because he snapped the arm of Timothy Thatcher. Match was considered a no contest. Riddle thought he should have been the champion at that point. Called himself the uncrowned champion. Had his chance last night in a no-holds-barred match and lost to Timothy Thatcher in Maryland. So Thatcher now fighting for, in his mind, self-redemption. He wants to feel worthy to carry the championship belt that is rightfully his. I've actually never seen a situation like this before.
No, and he had the opportunity just 24 hours ago to take that belt back with him. It was left in the ring at his feet after that confrontation with Drew Gulak following the matchup with Matt Riddle, and he still chose to leave it there, feeling he's not worthy to carry that championship until he gets his revenge on every single member of Catch Point. And the last man standing right now in Catch Point with the opportunity to take that belt away from Tim Thatcher is the man who has never lost to Tim Thatcher, Drew Gulak.
And not only the physical belt, but the title itself. And in this situation, they really are two separate things because Thatcher is the champion. He simply refuses to take possession of the physical championship belt until he feels he has redeemed himself.
And they've used that against him in a way to try and break him mentally. You've seen Matt Riddle just rubbing that belt on himself and then throwing it away like it was a piece of garbage. You've seen Drew Gulak talk about taking it home with him and waking up with it in the morning as if it was like, you know, Thatcher's wife or girlfriend and kissing it in the morning every day. How he should be married to that title belt, and he's letting another man walk around with it.
That was a little creepy, quite frankly. And now, Thatcher looking for that cross arm breaker. Again, Gulak, a very simple counter. Simply grab your own arm or your own wrist.
And one thing we've seen out of Drew Gulak, very adept at wrestling on the canvas, very adept at wrestling on his back. He's not afraid to be in this position. A lot of guys would be concerned when somebody like Tim Thatcher is going for your arm, but Gulak, very calm, very cool, very calmly and coolly gets the shoulders down for a near fall right there.
And from this vantage point, it looks like Timothy Thatcher has a short arm scissors on Drew Gulak. It's a submission hold you don't see a lot of in 2016. It's very effective.
In a lot of ways, Tim Thatcher is a throwback. He comes to the ring, plain black trunks, black boots, no knee pads.
Shoulders down too.
Now go for the crossface.
Is Thatcher close enough to the ropes? He's got the height advantage, and yes, he is. Thatcher grabs the bottom rope.
And Thatcher, very much a substance over style kind of an athlete. Doesn't come out to great fanfare, doesn't come out to pomp and circumstance. He comes very straightforward, a business-like approach. He doesn't really care what people think about him in the locker room. He's a loner. He doesn't have a lot of friends. He's just here to do his job and to be the best professional wrestler he can be. And right now, as the Evolve champion, he is the man.
True that Thatcher's not even on social media?
He has a flip phone. I've never seen anything like it.
That's not a bad idea. I've been told that social media could be a bad career move. All right, now Thatcher on top of Gulak. Head scissors, nicely done. Great counter by Gulak again. Trying to exploit the weaknesses. But first you've got to create a physical weakness, and Thatcher didn't come here tonight with any. Nice bridge by Thatcher. I love the look of Timothy Thatcher. He's got the cracked teeth, the crooked nose, the scarred face.
He's not here to win any popularity contests. He's not here to win any beauty contests. He's just here to win professional wrestling matches. And he's done very, very well for himself with that approach over the last few years here on the World Wrestling Network. And right now it's Gulak, again, with a dominant position here on the champ.
Thatcher, hold on, 2 count. Thatcher keeping his shoulders off of the canvas. Now getting his feet underneath Gulak. Look at Thatcher now. Great core strength. Trying to put Gulak on his side with his legs, but Gulak showing great balance.
Yeah, Thatcher tried the up kick right there.
2 count again. There you go. And Thatcher hangs on.
Shoulders down now for Gulak, who's trying to cover up. Looked like Thatcher's ready to start throwing some blows. Open hand strikes now. And aggressively throwing those right hands is Thatcher.
Love the look on Thatcher's face, who's right now in full mount. Trying to work through the guard of Drew Gulak. This is very much reminiscent of an MMA matchup. Great grappling, a lot of submissions. More submission attempts than striking in this matchup.
Yeah, and perhaps a bit of a shock coming in considering the actual grudge and the animosity between these two guys. You may have expected tempers to flare a little bit, but I think it shows the importance the championship actually holds for both of these men. Yeah, they have a great personal distaste for one another, but they both want and respect that championship, and they're going to do whatever they can to try and pick up the victory. And if they can hurt or injure the person along the way that's across the ring for them, so be it, because they really don't like each other.
Oh, are you kidding me? Thatcher looking to snap the arm of Gulak, takes him over. Hammerlock into a suplex. Shoulders are not down, but Thatcher may be taking Gulak's arm home with him.
Gulak in the ropes. Thatcher hanging on. using every bit of Brandon Tolley's count there. 24 hours ago, he didn't have to release that hold, no holds barred against Matt Riddle. He hung on to that arm bar in the ropes and almost tried to snap the left arm of Matt Riddle like a twig, but here, regular rules apply. He's got a release on Brandon Tolley's order.
And by the way, Thatcher would have been within his right to snap the arm of Matt Riddle. That's what Riddle did to him. This ain't ballet. Look at the power of Thatcher using his 15-pound weight advantage. Looking for the gut wrench. Gulak hangs onto the leg, drops to the canvas. Thatcher right on top of Gulak.
And also using that 15-pound advantage right here, forcing Gulak to carry Thatcher's body weight while he wrenches down on the neck, cutting that oxygen off, making it difficult for the challenger to breathe in this position here.
It's also hard to breathe because it's hot as hell in this building. That's going to have an effect on these athletes as well. Nice escape by Gulak and a drop kick right to the ribs. Full head of steam now by Gulak. Another drop kick, this time to the chest. They're getting higher and higher. Thatcher to the outside. Suicide dive by Gulak. And there's not a lot of room out there.
He used every bit of it, driving the Evolve champion into the barricade, and this one is spilled to the outside here. As Brandon Tolley with the double count.
And I don't see any way that this matchup ends in a count out. Neither one of these men, Thatcher nor Gulak, champion nor challenger, wants that, Lenny.
Absolutely not. Gulak swinging for the fences here.
Yeah, see, Gulak wants to finish this in the ring. It's a matter of pride. It's a matter of principle.
Yeah, in Gulak's mind, this whole thing revolves around the fact that he thinks he is just better than Timothy Thatcher. He's beaten them every time they've squared off. He feels he should be the Evolve champ, and this is exactly what he did. This is exactly what he did to Matt Riddle last night. He had that armbar in the ropes. Riddle was forced to tap, but here, with regular rules in effect, Thatcher was forced to release that hold, and it may have just saved Drew Gulak here.
I don't know why Thatcher's up in the face of the official. Official's absolutely correct. Thatcher needs to get his head in the game. You're the champion, know the rules.
Well, I think that just may be the hatred running through Timothy Thatcher here, perhaps getting the better of his judgment. He wants to hurt every single member of Catchpoint who's touched that championship belt, and right now, Drew Gulak is the last one on the list, including Stokely Hathaway, still nursing a broken thumb.
Is that how that happened? I thought Stokely just sat down too fast.
And again in the ropes. And again, Gulak pleading with the official here.
Thatcher's going to cost himself the matchup. I understand that there's a personal grudge. I understand that. But Thatcher knows what the rules are tonight. Unlike last night against Matt Riddle of Catchpoint, this is not a no-holds-barred matchup. There are rules, including breaking the hold when you're on the ropes.
Well, clearly he's made the decision to bend them as far as he can without breaking them.
Broken the shoulder, the collarbone on the left side of Drew Gulak.
And Gulak smartly trying to create a little distance between himself and the champ here. Try and buy some time to recuperate. And look at Thatcher just stalking, stoically stalking Drew Gulak, who fires back.
Talking about creating distance. I don't know that anything less than the Brooklyn Bridge is enough distance between these two, quite frankly. Nice uppercut by Thatcher. Thatcher has that European style, and that includes that uppercut.
And the determination on the face of the champ. This is a much different side of Timothy Thatcher than we've ever seen. Oh, what a shot.
Thatcher just absorbed those chops to the chest and unloaded on Gulak.
That was a sickening thud when Gulak connected with the chest of Thatcher. He's now going to utilize the ring post here.
Back to that left shoulder.
And I got to tell you, I'm a little bit surprised at the way Thatcher has been dominating for a majority of this matchup here.
That's not all that surprises me. I thought that Thatcher was going to come in here with the mindset that I'm going to win this matchup by pinfall or submission, and that's it. I'm going to redeem myself in my own mind, win the match, and finally walk out with my championship belt. Instead, we see Thatcher perhaps trying to injure Drew Gulak.
Yeah, I think that's clear that winning this match may be secondary in the mind of Tim Thatcher at this point.
I mean, there's nothing wrong with working over your opponent's shoulder, but then go for a submission hold, trying to get the win. Thatcher's not doing that, and here comes Gulak firing back.
Series of forearms out of the corner, but Thatcher right back to the arm.
Now there's a lateral press, 1 count only. And again, Thatcher looking for that cross arm breaker. Gulak blocking his hands, which is really the only counter to that hold.
It's either that or make it to the ropes, one or the other.
So these fans in Brooklyn are now getting behind Drew Gulak.
It seems he has won over the people here in Brooklyn.
That cross arm breaker quickly.
Well, wise move. You don't want to lay around in a hold like that for too long. It's just a matter of time before you're forced to tap out. It would behoove you to get out of that as quickly as you possibly can, because Tim Thatcher will snap your elbow.
I've seen Brazilian jiu-jitsu experts snap 2x4s with that cross arm break. Let alone what it does to an elbow. What a suplex.
Yeah, almost desperation right there on the part of Gulak, as now both men showing the wear and tear here.
This championship matchup has turned into a war of attrition. Both champion and challenger down on a heap. Just 2 heaps of flesh down on the canvas. Gulak up, but only to his knees. Gulak now dragging Thatcher up. Looking for a rear naked choke. Oh!
Like 2 cars colliding.
Saito suplex, nicely done by Gulak. I don't think he was going to get the better of those standing clotheslines.
Thatcher
Here we
just
go, cover, 2 in. Wow, that was close.
Thatcher just dead weight right there. Gulak had trouble just turning him over to go for the cover after that Saito.
Yeah, and from that side, Gulak couldn't even shoot a half Nelson to turn Thatcher over. To your point, he had to literally pull over dead weight.
And look at the eyes of the champ. Glassy-eyed as he drags himself back to his feet, only to have Gulak utilize the ropes to stop him right back down on the canvas.
And that's a great way for Gulak to use all of his 205 pounds, is to use gravity to increase the speed with which you come down on your opponent by springboarding off the ropes. It's a lesson in physics. Thatcher right back to that arm. His backbreaker by Gulak. It wasn't pretty, but certainly got Thatcher off of him. Cover leg is hooked to it. No.
Another great counter by Gulak, who questions the referee. Definitely a 2 count there for Thatcher. Gulak's looking a little frustrated perhaps here that he hasn't been able to finish Thatcher off.
See Gulak wiggling the fingers there on his left hand, perhaps feeling some numbness after all the punishment that his left shoulder has been through. Could be some nerve damage. That's a lot of weight for Gulak to try to get up there. And Thatcher now working at an armbar. Nice roll through by Gulak. Nice throw, and I think Thatcher landed on his shoulder.
And it looked like Gulak was going for the plow driver there, and I don't know if the heat from these television lights and the humid day here in Brooklyn, the perspiration on their bodies caused Drew Gulak to lose him on the way down, but...
Cover, 2 in. Lenny, you're being nice. It is disgustingly sweaty in this building, and we are not the ones competing underneath those hot lights.
It definitely appeared like Thatcher slipped out on the way down on that pile driver, and it may have saved the Evolve Championship for him right there, because had he come down on top of his head, it may have just been a matter of a 1, 2, 3 for Drew Gulak to walk out of here with the championship.
Yeah, but Thatcher is now clutching at his right trapezius muscle. I think that's where he came down. He didn't land on his head, but he may have landed on that shoulder. We may now have 2 one-armed men in this fight.
Either that or he was trying to sucker Gulak in right there, because he looked pretty good throwing those lefts and rights. And they were just slugging it out in the corner now.
That's not a good place for Gulak to be during the fit. What in the hell?
Dangerous position here.
You don't have nice, thick, pretty mats here in Evolve. Somebody hits the floor from the ring apron, they're going to break their back.
And again, Thatcher looked like he was going for an armbar in the ropes.
Thatcher looking for that gut wrench, the one he didn't get earlier. Look at the power of Timothy Thatcher! Gut wrench superplex, and could that be all? Could Thatcher retain the Evolve Championship here in Brooklyn? Cover, he's on top, hooks the leg, and no!
Gulak showing some resilience here. He went for a long ride off the top rope, but still able to dig down and get the shoulder up in 2. Somehow hanging in this championship fight here against Tim Thatcher.
The injured left shoulder is the one that Gulak took off the canvas, and Thatcher still clutching at that right trapezius.
And again,
Thatcher trying to use that right arm, not much behind the slap. The uppercuts are much more effective. And right now, I think Gulak's got more in his shots, but not from the left side.
oh, that one dropped the champ right there. Now he's got the back.
Thatcher exposing his back, leaving himself wide open for a choke. Dragon sleeper now by Gulak. He's got the legs locked in. Dragon sleeper, the legs are locked in. Thatcher's about to tap now.
Using every bit of that long frame to get his foot on the bottom rope and force Gulak to relinquish the hold. We were just maybe inches away from a new champ right there.
And I didn't measure the ring, but I believe this is an 18-inch ring. Had it been a 20 by 20 ring, we might have a new champion right now in Drew Gulak. Those 2 inches may have made a big difference with Thatcher just getting his foot across the bottom rope to break the hold.
Thatcher again, hatred in his eyes as he stares down Gulak, and they are nose to nose, Joey.
And here we go. Nothing fancy about this. Both men just smashing at each other's faces, using both their good and bad arm. Oh, what a back fist!
He knocked Thatcher out with that last night.
Headbutt to the shoulder. Oh, God, right to the collarbone. I heard it.
He kicked out at 1. You gotta be kidding me.
I'm not sure who got the worst of that. The back fist and the headbutt once again. Thatcher on top this time. He did it. He's done it. And just like that, out of nowhere, after absorbing those back fists one after another, it's that headbutt to the injured collarbone of Drew Gulak, and now Timothy Thatcher, in his own mind, we believe, feels he has redeemed himself and will now leave the arena with the Evolve Championship belt, which rightfully belonged to him all along.
And now we're going to find out if Drew Gulak is a man of his word. He said if Timothy Thatcher could beat him here tonight, he would stand there in the middle of the ring and hand him that championship, because he's a man of his word. We'll see how true that is right now.
Well, Gulak fought with integrity. Let's see if Gulak shows some post-match integrity.
Clearly disappointment on the face of Drew Gulak. He came so close to realizing his goal of becoming Evolve champion here. And he's asking for the mic.
What do you think, Lenny? What does Gulak do here?
You know what? I wish I knew. I hope he does the right thing.
All right, the mic's hot. And Gulak's hot that the mic wasn't hot.
I've had your number every single time. Every single time I've had your number, Tim. You know what? I am a man of my word, if not anything. And I promised that whoever won at the end of this, I would hand them the title.
Oh, those were just words. Let's see the actions. Thatcher, take the title.
No one cares what you said. Gulak, I said I would hurt whoever held that title. And I'm also a man of my word.
Well, yeah, technically Gulak touched the title, but to give it to Thatcher.
He is choking Drew Gulak out here.
All right, I know I'm new here, but it was my understanding that Thatcher's quest was to beat Gulak and then accept the championship belt.
Hot Sauce Tracy Williams out. Standing over Drew Gulak.
Williams better be careful of Thatcher. Hold on. What the hell? Oh! Just chop block. Hot Sauce Tracy Williams out. EC3 and Drew Galloway out here.
And Thatcher's just standing there not doing anything.
All right, I get Thatcher's an island unto himself. I don't understand what Galloway, Dustin, and EC3 are doing out here going after the members of Catchpoint.
Well, they're scheduled to take on Hot Sauce Tracy Williams, Fred Yehai, and TJP with the Evolve Tag Team titles on the line.
That match hasn't started yet.
Thatcher walking out, Evolve Championship in hand. Gulak unconscious, and Hot Sauce Tracy Williams getting murdered here.
All right, apparently there's a hot free agent in the building. Joey Styles.
What?
I'd like to talk to you.
Joey's leaving the booth.
Joey, we have an opening for a centerpiece. An inspiration, somebody that knows this business more than anyone on this earth.
We need a mouthpiece, Joey. We need a mouthpiece. Oh my God, we need a mouthpiece, Joey.
I think the heat's gone to EC3's head. What I'm saying is,
well, here comes TJP and Fred Yehai with Stokely Hathaway. Galloway makes an offer to Joey Styles. Interesting interaction before all this happened between Galloway and Thatcher. They just stare at each other, and then Thatcher just leaves. Referees are out. People
Call out from the back. Galloway says he's not finished. He's livid.
Who the hell do you think you are? I wasn't bloody finished. Joey Styles, give me an answer right now. Join us.
Hot sauce.
Back up, you sons of bitches. Get over here, Joey. Join me right now. Take my hand.
Joey telling Galloway he wants to think about it. Hot Sauce Tracy Williams supposed to be in this tag team matchup. He's injured and just went to the back. I don't even know if this match is going on here. We got Dustin, Galloway, and EC3 out here. Yehai and TJP are out. Gulak's unconscious, being carried to the back. And Tracy Williams
You
just
know
got
what?
out.
If I can play commissioner for about the next 20 minutes, I'd say you three morons are all subject to being in big trouble. TJ Perkins. TJ Perkins, angry, pissed off, in short, Fred Yehai against the three of you morons in a no disqualification.
Well, I admire the guts of Fred Yehai. It looks like this one's underway. No disqualifications. And the Evolve Tag Team titles still on the line. 2-on-3 here. Interesting to note, Catch Point member Matt Riddle nowhere to be found. And this one is out of control already. Joey Styles left the booth, apparently considering the offer of Drew Galloway. Dustin with a hard forearm. Tilt-a-whirl backbreaker by Galloway on Yehai. And EC3 running his pie hole, as he's wont to do. Looks like he's looking for EC3 chairs. He settled for 2. Galloway with TJ. Release powerbomb. The former Evolve champ, the 2-time Evolve Tag Team champ, trying to make quick work of Catch Point here. Dustin and EC3 with Fred Yehai on the outside as well. And Yehai going after Carter while Galloway continues to work over TJ. Irish whip, both feet up into the face of a charging Galloway. Missile drop kick. EC3 in. And gets the drop on TJ. Double tackle. TJ pitched out all the way to the floor, right at the feet of Dustin. While EC3 trying to put the boots along with Galloway to Yehai. And it was Dustin making his shocking return to Evolve back in New York City in Evolve 64. And Ethan Page, all ego, Ethan Page out to even the odds here. Stokely Hathaway back in ringside. And all ego out. And he wants Galloway and EC3. Oh, TJ and Yehai get dropped. Ego takes flight. No disqualifications here for the Evolve Tag Team Championship. Page with Carter. Right hand from Yehai on Galloway. As he and TJ taking turns on the big guy. And credit where credit's due to all ego Ethan Page. He's got, other than a distaste for Drew Galloway, and the number of times they've done battle, he's got no dog in this fight with Catchpoint. He doesn't have to be out here fighting by their side. Oh, chair to the face. Man, this one has been brutal, and it has been almost exclusively out on the floor. Page on the apron. Galloway to his feet. RK Ego. Cover. New tag champs now. Carter breaks it up, and in comes Yehai. Reversal of the whip. Yehai up and over in the corner. Head of steam into the middle rope. Downstairs with the drop kick. Takes out the legs of Carter. Oh, Carter, too much power right there. Head of steam. Freight train in the corner. Yehai right out. Angle slam from Carter. Man, he is so physically gifted. TJP, though, makes it look so easy. Well, that did not. As Galloway takes his head off. Yehai downstairs. Again with the drop kick. Stops on the Achilles, but turned his back. And ate the clothesline. Page in. Bicycle kick. Dustin in the corner. Jumping knee strike. TJ on the second. Leaping DDT out of the corner. All 6 men are down. Carter up first. Straight left jab. And another. Dots the eyes of Fred Yehai. Big right hand, no, swing and a miss. Yehai does not. Blocks that attempt, stomp on the foot. Midsection. Trips up Carter on his way to the corner. Drops him, Koji clutch. Submission predicament here for Carter. Galloway and Dustin may lose the tag team titles. They will not be involved in the decision now. Chair strike by Galloway. No disqualifications, and he's wearing out Fred Yehai. Galloway standing tall. But Page back in. Again, Page on the apron, waiting for Galloway. Went for the RK Ego again and ended up going through the chair. Future shock DDT. Perkins breaks it up. Oh, what a chop from Galloway. And again. On the apron, drops down. Galloway misses the right hand. Dunked over the top to the floor. Wipes him out with the pescado. Dustin looking to take a chance. Tope con hilo to the floor. Rolls TJ back in. Call the awful waffle. Nice escape by TJ. Drop toe hold. Dustin into the ropes. Springboard drop kick from the inside out. TJ on the apron, Galloway up though. Throws the Evolve Tag Team Championship belt from the apron and hits him. Awful waffle! Do it. Shoulder was up. Not done with him yet. Pile driver on the belt. Cover. Now it's over. Galloway, EC3, and Dustin victorious here in your main event. Dustin and Galloway retain the Evolve Tag Team Championship. Credit All Ego Ethan Page, again doing the right thing. Coming out to help Catch Boy. Wait a second, Cody Rhodes is out. Bullseye. Rhodes all over. Galloway, EC3, and Dustin. And he's looking for a little revenge here. Galloway drops down out of sight, hightailing it to the back. Galloway screaming for his belts.
You're a Judas! You're a traitor! You're a no good son of a bitch!
Rhodes extending an invitation to Galloway. And Joey Styles is out. Does Drew have his mouthpiece?
I decide when. That's why we're successes, and you're gonna fail.
Hey Drew, if you don't mind, you guys made me an offer.
He was a smart man.
Finally, Joe, we've been beating all day for the answer.
Hey, I'm trying to figure out why you three guys are so angry. With Dustin, I figured we got a cease and desist from Converse, so we had to change his name to Dustin. All pants. And Drew, you Queens here in New York City, we're scheduled to see Cody Rhodes go one-on-one with Johnny Gargano. What do you guys say to this? Instead, Drew Galloway and Chris Hero team up to take on Cody Rhodes and his partner, Johnny Gargano.
Whoa! Sounds good to me.
Johnny Wrestling! Johnny Wrestling! Thank you! Johnny Wrestling! Thank you! Father Christmas! Thank you, Joey Styles. We're gonna kill August.
Well, it looks like it's going to be Galloway and Hero against Rhodes and Gargano September the 11th at Laboom in Queens for Evolve 69. And apparently Cody's got some more to say.
Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for Joey Styles? Not to be confused with my smoking hot wife who I'm about to have sex with this evening, Eden Styles. The camera, are we on? Recording. I just wanted to say this is night 2 of my first foray into a whole new world, a whole new family. So no matter what I do now, no matter where I do it, if I end up doing some more acting, if all I end up doing is wrestling, I want everyone to know that I was born a wrestler and I will sure as hell die a wrestler. But, all the same, just like you, I was born a wrestling fan. And this weekend is about wrestling, and I will die a wrestling fan from the bottom of my heart. Thank you all very much for being here. Have fun. Good night.
Well, fans, we can't thank you enough for allowing us into your home this weekend. If you're making it a doubleheader with NXT a little bit later on tonight, we hope you enjoy Johnny Gargano and Tommaso Ciampa's quest to become NXT Tag Team Champions, as well as the debut of Ember Moon, who you may have seen here on the World Wrestling Network in the past as part of Shine. And if this is all you're going to watch this weekend, we thank you for joining us. Don't forget to check us out as we return to World Wrestling Network September 10th and the 11th, Evolve 68 in Long Island, Evolve 69 at our home in Queens at Laboom Nightclub. But before that, Friday night, September the 2nd, Shine 37 back Friday night at the Orpheum in Ybor City. For Joanna Rose, the legendary Joey Styles, I'm Lenny Leonard, so long from the Empire State.